jogging here, VIP boxing down at Anfield ABC, where I'm about to watch Mr. Brad Ray spar a former VIP fighter, Dexter McCarthy. How are you doing?
Oh,
Did I get it right then, Dexter?
Oh,
was it close? Yes, a great opportunity for you to pick up your first title, mate. But not at a weight that we thought, because you used to compete at middleweight, moved up to super middleweight, but never really fought at super middleweight because you was always fighting on the day weigh-ins on our little small shows. And so you've been at light heavyweight now for quite a while. I believe you're staying, mate. You're staying at light heavyweight.
Yeah, mate, I feel good at it, you know. Feel good at it, and like, I'm big enough for the weight. Big enough. When I'm in there with light heavies, and you know, if I'm in with a super middle, I feel like I'm bigger than them. Feel like I'm naturally bigger than them, and it just means I've got a bit to play with. Just a bit happier, mate. Mm-hmm. More food in me when I'm training.
Yeah.
Fuel me training a bit better, and yeah, it's just nice, mate. I think it's took me. I don't know how long have I been in the game now? 16 years, sorry.
To find the right weight.
Boxing 16 years, and I think it's took me all this time to realise it's a bit of a myth, mate. All that draining yourself to make weight and being big at the weight, like doesn't mean as much as it's made out to mean. If you're a good fighter, you're a good fighter, and you know, I feel like I'm a good fighter. I feel like I could beat fighters at super middleweight, and I feel like I can beat fighters at light heavyweight. You know, it doesn't really make much of a difference apart from I can fuel me training a bit more. You know, I can have a bit more food in me, and I'm not taking as much weight off.
Yeah, well, like I say, it's been all changed for you since the last time on the big stage when you suffered your first loss to Tyler Denny. You've moved camp, you've moved weights twice, but your performances have been quite spectacular. 5 wins on the small all shows back with your manager Steve Wood, but the last 4, no one's seen past the second round.
Yeah, and mate, it shows what we're doing in the gym, and obviously the move up in weight's been good to me, but you know, most of the credit has got to go to Andy and Brian, the lads in the gym, and you know, the work that we're doing, because like the stuff that we're drilling in the gym week in, week out is the stuff that I'm getting these kids out of there with, and as well, it's just like mentally just a lot more confident in myself, mate. Like I'm starting to believe how good I am and how good I can be, and you know, when I'm in there with the journeyman, you know, I've not been boxing at the level of what I box at. You know what I mean? And I know I'm expected to beat these kids, but
it's a manner that you've been beating him.
Well, that's it. I think if I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna beat him how no one else beats him. I'm gonna go blast him out in a round or two, and you know, the journeymen I've been in with, you know, they're not the type of opponent that you get stopped in a round or two.
They're not.
But the thing is, like, I don't think, you know, beat a few journeymen with a few losses, stopped him, we're going to move up now 10 rounds, tough fight. No, I'm going to come out and I'm planning on doing the same. So,
do you know much about your opponent, Adam Hepple?
I remember when he boxed Reece, so I've seen little bits of him. But like you say, not as many fights as me, but only the one loss.
Well, I did a little interview with him just before he won his Northern Area super middleweight title, and he was sparring Conor Lawrence, another VIP fighter up in Leeds. Nice kid, big kid though. You know, I was really surprised when he told me he was fighting at super middleweight, because even though he's not as tall as you, he is thick set.
I'm pretty thick set now, mate. I know I've got the coat on.
In fact, it just reminds me, because Dexter, you're going to spar now. He's built like him. You know.
Oh, fuck's sake. No, fucking hell, he's built like Dexter.
But no, he's...
Anyone looks built compared to me, though, don't they, mate? You know what I mean?
But as a professional, this is only going to be his 6th fight. He's had, like say, 4 wins, one of them being for the area title. And then what was really good, the kid you mentioned before, Reece F, when they fought, it was 2 area champions, reigning area champions, fighting one another, central area versus the northern area. And it was a great fight.
Yeah.
And he gave Reece a little bit of trouble in the first round.
I think he had him a bit hurt in the first round,
yeah,
didn't he? And like, well, give me, I think I think the game could probably do with a few more kids like him, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Ready to get stuck in early on, and I rate it, appreciate it, but it's just not the fight for it.
Not the fight for him.
No.
He's gonna. Well, like you said, he's a good kid. I spoke to him about he had no amateur experience, but he had quite a lot of other combat sport. I think he was a kickboxer. I think he was a British champion and an area champion, and he had a few white collar fights. And I think he said he had 21 fights, won 19, and all 19 came early. So it looks like he can bang. It looks like he can bang a bit, mate.
Yeah.
Can he bang as hard as you, mate?
We can all bang a bit, mate. Come on, we can all bang a bit.
You feeling very confident, mate?
Of course, mate. Yeah, always confident. Always confident. But nah, mate, good to go now.
And a new venue for you because it's got swapped. Because originally you was going back to a place where you fought many a time in Bolton. But now we've moved you to the week earlier to the hideout in Farnworth.
Yeah.
You've never been there before?
No, but you've had one show there, haven't you? Looks decent little venue, mate. So yeah, looking forward to it.
And on the gym that we're in now, we've just been speaking to the kid who's going to be co-main eventing with you, because Nathan Qualis, he's going to be fighting for the cruiserweight central area title. So it's a good show for the VIP fans.
Yeah, definitely. Good show, mate. Like I say, 2 title fights on it, 2 10-rounders, or scheduled 10-rounders. But yeah. Get down, mate.
Just a little, going back to your amateur days, his last opponent, Reece F, who started beating, I think he put him down in the 4th round.
When I watched it.
I don't know.
It was cut. It was cut when he got stopped.
I think I filmed anyway, but I don't think they'd allow it to continue anyway. Or it was a TKO. But Reece was one of the best fights that I filmed with yourself as an amateur. Because 3 times in the space of about 6 months, you fought Reece and victorious in all of them. So does that give you a little bit of confidence as well?
Well, it means nothing, does it? Styles make fights, and just because I beat one person fucking 10 years ago, don't mean I'm going to beat someone that he's beat. Don't mean nothing, but like I say, I'm confident in my ability. I'm confident. Whatever type of opponent you're going to put in with me, I can fight with him. He wants to come and have a fight. I can box with him. He wants to try and box me. And yeah, mate. I'm just looking forward to.
And I'm allowed to do this. I know you're not, but if I look past him and you win, like we hope you're going to do, does this mean you'll return back to the big stage and hopefully with a little title where makes people want to fight you?
I hope so, mate. I've been saying it for about 8 months now, but. Yeah, hopefully this is the fight that's going to put me in a position where start looking at big shows, big titles and stuff. But I'm not sure. I know Steve's put forward to the board about an English eliminator for this fight. So if we can get that confirmed by this week, the winner of me and Apple, English title shot, and then go from there. But like I say, I've got this fight in 2 weeks. Not looking past that. Got a job to do.
Is this going to be your final spar today?
I think so. Yeah. See how we got on.
All right. Well, listen. Good luck with the rest of the camp, and we'll see you on the 22nd down in Farnworth as you weigh in for that first title and the new.
Let's go.
Brad, take care.
All right.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.